So my name is Alex, and I just finished my cognitive FX treatment. I was here for a week in May of 2015, so in about 4 days, it will be exactly 2 years. I was hiking in a cave with my cousin and my brother-in-law, and on our way out, I slipped and hit my head on a rock, and my head kind of went barreling towards the side of the cave, and when I hit my head on the rock, I hit the ground and it actually fell on top of me and hit my back. I got up and had trouble talking. I couldn't really talk. I started stuttering a lot. Got super nausea, just like a concussion would, but had some odd symptoms as well. Those symptoms were that I couldn't really move my legs very well and my arms. I was very discoordinated. And so they kind of had to almost carry me down the mountain, one in the front and one in the back, and they'd say something like, move your left leg, and 10 seconds later I'd move my right leg very slowly. We got done and I was fine for a little bit, and then 7 months later all those symptoms came back. And some of those were, anytime I'd get cold I'd just start shaking and couldn't walk very far. Became very discoordinated again, lots of mental fog. I had to drop out of school, quit my job, forego an internship, and had a lot of seizure-like symptoms, but they were all negative on the EEG. And so for the last year and a half, I've seen 4 neurologists, 2 neuropsychologists, cardiologists, psychiatrists, endocrinologists, speech therapists, physical therapists. And the physical therapy helped a little bit. I was on some seizure medicine that's kind of helped, but no one's really sure why. But other than that, it really kind of didn't lead anywhere. My cousin, who suggested they start a GoFundMe page for me, and I was a little bit taken back, wasn't really sure how to do it, but they just took it and did it themselves and were able to raise enough money, so I was very grateful for that. And came here to Cognitive FX, and even the day I got here, super fatigued, had a headache, and throughout the day, on Monday I started feeling better, then Wednesday I kind of just crashed, and it was actually pretty physically exhausting, but I was glad because they were hitting me at a kind of a different angle, where I was exhausted, but I didn't feel like I was overdoing it. And here's my last day. I just got my score back, and I'm almost in the normal range. There's still a few things I can focus on, but from what I understand, it's kind of like my brain has now reset. It's essentially for the last year and a half, it's been kind of just sitting, and because some parts of it have been overdrive and some underdrive, and they've balanced it so that now I can finally move forward and push myself and not hurt myself when I push myself. I already feel a lot of improvements in my memory, specifically on the second scan. I could remember things very easily. I got through my cognitive therapy session really fast. I did some other exercises that I could tell immediately were a lot better. So I highly recommend Cognitive FX, specifically if you've had any type of concussion that's been debilitating. If your story is anything like mine, which every brain injury is different, I highly recommend it to really come here and meet with people who really know what they're doing, because it can really help kind of reset your brain and get you where you need to go so you can be on that path to get a lot better.